What is up, y'all? It is blizzarding out here in Iowa, so we're going to be going over my top 5 goals for 2025, the expectations for what you guys are going to see possibly for 2026, isn't it? Oops. And then along with that, my top 5 gear changes that I will most likely be making in 2026. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off, y'all, for my number 1 goal probably for the 2026 season is to grow this to over 10,000 supporters across YouTube, Instagram, and I'm excited to see where it goes. We have made pretty good headway as of recently. We've finally learned how to really create content, and we're getting better every day. That's all that matters, is getting better every day and putting out the best content for y'all. It's slowly turned into a dream of mine to be able to do this for a living, so y'all really do help a lot, and yeah, top goal for 2026. Alrighty, y'all, for my second most important goal for 2026, probably gonna go with going on a western hunt of some sort, preferably elk. Elk have been close to the top when it comes to animals that I want to chase, and whitetail has my heart by far, but elk has always been really damn close. So it's one of those things where it's just a dream of mine to not even be able to go and kill one necessarily, but to be able to even go on a hunt and just experience, and maybe just take my camera, just experience the hunt, not necessarily kill anything, but to be able to experience a hunt would be a dream come true in my opinion. And it doesn't even have to be elk, mule deer, anything out west really. And to be able to bring my camera, and if I'm lucky enough to bring my bow, would be dream come true. It's only a matter of time before it happens, but we're gonna see where 2026 takes us. Probably won't be this year, but it's something we're really looking forward to in the future. And when that time comes, you know, I'll have my camera in my hand, I'll be ready to record. But yeah, that is my second most important goal for 2026. Alrighty, y'all. My third most important goal for 2026 is to be able to most likely and hopefully work with some pretty big name content creators and people that have been in this space for a while. I really just want to learn from them and take in as much information and tips and tricks as I possibly can from these people. Obviously, Chris B is a big name one. I hope to see him at the Iowa Deer Classic this year, be able to talk to him and learn more. Austin Thomas is a big one. Joe Serve from up in Decorah. There's a lot of big names and big aspirations I have, but I look forward to hopefully being able to work with them one day, or maybe learn under them for a week, a day, maybe, you never know. But yeah, it's one of my biggest things, is being able to learn as much as I can and take in as much as I can, and the information and the experiences. And so yeah, that's my third most important goal for 2026. Alrighty, y'all, my fifth and final most important goal for 2026 is to hopefully be able to work with a couple different brands and companies. I hope to possibly be able to work with UltraView. Obviously, those are big aspirations, and there's a long way to go and a long process for that. But I feel like I can get there within the next 2-3 years. Be a reach if it could be this year, but we're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna get there one day. Hopefully, I can work with UltraView, Matthews, and tons of other brands. Kodiak Gear is one that I'm a big fan of. Go give them a follow on Instagram. Go follow YouTube, Cade Hinson. Alright, y'all, and that is my fifth and final most important goal for 2026. Alrighty, y'all, some small expectations from the channel and the page moving forward this year into 2026. Expect some pretty cool turkey footage. We're pretty pumped. March is only like 2 months away, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Not fully sure if we're gonna go in with archery tag. Pretty sure, but we're gonna see what we can do. Hope to record tons of other people's hunts as well. Just want to get as much footage as I can. I love being in the outdoors, so that's always gonna be number one, is getting footage. And yeah, along with that, I expect multiple review videos on different brands. We're going to be getting a UV button in soon. We're going to be getting Kodiak gear, the Apex harness. Go check them out on Instagram. Along with that, we'll probably do a bow review or two. Yeah, we're going to be pretty loaded this year, I feel like. Obviously, whitetail season, when that comes around again, we're going to have lots and lots of footage and videos on that. Pretty pumped about that. Along with that, we're going to be recording the off-season work. There's always going to be work that we're going to be doing in the off-season. So we're always going to be recording that, always have the camera out. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped to see what this year holds. So, yeah. Alrighty, y'all. The top 5 gear upgrades that I will most likely be having this year. Here we go. Alrighty, y'all. Starting off with number 1 is most likely going to be the UV button 2. It's either going to be the UV button 2 or the UV button, the original. I have shot the UV button, the original one. I just have never actually personally owned one and used one in season. But I'm planning on this year. The UV button 2 came out probably 2 weeks ago, something like that. And I haven't been able to shoot it yet. But when I went down and I've shot the UV button 1, stainless steel one, and I loved the weight of it. The weight was one of the biggest things that stood out to me. I actually shoot a thumb button right here. I shoot this thumb button right here, y'all. Let's see if we can get good footage of that. I shoot this thumb button right here. This is the B3 Exit thumb release, and I have shot that past year and a half, and it has suited me pretty well, but it's a lightweight thumb release, and when I shot the UV button, I was blown away by it. It's the best release that I have personally shot. But yeah, the UV button probably most likely is the way to go for me. I like the UV button 2 from what I've heard of it, but I'm not really a fan of the brass. I kind of like the all black of the UV button stainless steel when it was just completely black. Really like that, but we'll see what we do. We're not 100%, but yeah, that's top. Alrighty, y'all. For number 2, UltraView coming in number 2 as well. I will most likely be upgrading. In fact, I will be upgrading to the UltraView 1K arrows unless they come out with a new arrow before turkey season or whitetail season. But yeah, I shot the UV 1Ks earlier in the year, back in like October, and I fell in love with them instantly. UV has been consistently pumping out very, very good quality products. It's a little pricey, but that's what you're gonna have when you're looking for quality, long-lasting products. And yeah, I shot them, I loved them. They just felt so perfect, they were quiet. And yeah, I have been shooting the Easton Axis 5.0s, and I have decided to move on with that when it comes to my arrows for hunting. I will still obviously be shooting these for the time being, but when we get into the turkey season, that's when we're going to be lighting up the UV 1Ks. But yeah, these arrows have served me well. It's just UltraView blew my mind when I shot them, and yeah, look forward to shooting them in the spring. Alrighty, y'all. On to number 3 for my gear upgrades most likely. Number 3 is going to be upgrading my camera system. Currently, I shoot on a Canon M50. It's mainly a photography camera, I believe, but I'm using it for this, and it seems to suit me pretty well as of right now. It's a great camera to start out if you're trying to get into content creation and photography and videography. A great camera to start out. I got mine for $950 for the camera body. The lenses, I got 2 lenses. I got 15 to 45 millimeter lens, and then a 55 to 220, I believe. And that's what I'm shooting right now. With that lens, it's a pretty good lens. You just gotta be backed up if you want some decent quality footage. But yeah, Sony A7 III is what I want to upgrade to, but we'll see where it takes us. It's a very pricey thing, as is hunting and content creation in general. But it's one of those things you just gotta swallow, and it'll usually pay off as long as you stay dedicated to it. And yeah, that's number 3. But moving on to number 4. Alrighty, y'all. Number 4 in my most likely upgrade list is going to be a saddle system. I have had multiple times in the past 2 years where a saddle would have been so beneficial to have. Hunting with buddies and recording their hunts, being able to get a tree where I know a buck has been going by, or a certain deer that I've been targeting has been going by. It would have been so beneficial to have a saddle. And unfortunately, again, with prices nowadays, it's hard to acquire such things in such a short amount of time and get everything you really want. But again, you just got to move on, you got to deal with it and roll with the punches. But again, it's not a necessity, but it's something that I really would like to have in my arsenal. I feel like it'd really help me. And yeah, most likely want to get a tethered one, although there's different brands. XOP is one, I think. I don't know if Novix has saddles, but tons of different brands. Tethered is what I'm mainly going to look at. I have a buddy that has a tethered one. I hope to try it out sometime, but yeah, saddle would be probably number 4 for me on the most likely gear upgrades to expect in 2026. Alrighty, y'all, for my 5th most possible upgrade that we might have in 2026 and we hope to have in 2026 is upgrading our bow. We got the lift last August. Haven't had it for a long time, but I've learned to figure it out, and Mathews really suits me the best. I've shot a Hoyt, nothing against them, but Hoyts just don't fit me well. Just don't really like the way they shoot. And Mathews really just has always caught my eye, being a big Chris B fan. And when I shot my first Mathews, that's when I automatically knew that it was a bow for me. And yeah, that's what we I actually got the lift right here. Got the lift right here, but yeah, pretty pumped about it. Got this back, like I said, we got this back in August, right around my birthday, a little birthday purchase. And yeah, I hope to upgrade to the new 2020, I don't know if it's 2026 or if it's 2027, flagship bow that Mathews will come out with after the ARC, whatever one's after the ARC, that'll come out in November. I hope to upgrade to that one as soon as it is released and launched, but we'll see where it goes. We'll finish out this next upcoming year with the lift and hopefully upgrade. Obviously, again, prices are very steep, but that's where you got to save your money, and that's what I plan on doing to hopefully be able to pump out the best content for you guys and hopefully really get dialed. So yeah, that's number 5. And a little bit of an honorable mention for most possible upgrade gear is we obviously are going to be adding to our Sitka systems. Sitka by far is my favorite that I have ever wore. It keeps me warm. There's plenty of other gear I've heard of that have done pretty well, but for me personally, Sitka is my choice by far. And I hope to keep upgrading and hopefully get a full Fanatic system, because up here in Iowa it gets pretty cold, but we'll see where the future takes us. Alright, y'all, thank you for tuning into the video. If you like this and have any goals that you guys have for 2026, please drop them in the comments down below. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, go follow the Instagram at The Beamer Outdoors. Yeah, I look forward to 2026 and all that it brings. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Tune in to the next one.